Hello, hello, hello. It is Kay Hamilton here, and welcome to Activate Your Courage Live tonight. And tonight I am going to be talking about courage and why it's a good idea to activate our courage and what we can do about activating our courage. And the first thing, hello, Pete Stewart. So, hi, Pete. Tell me where you're coming from. I am going to do some mini essential oil readings tonight because I am all about activating our courage so that we can step into the world and do what we need to do. Hi, Katrina. So what I will be doing is just single essential oil readings. I am known as the Courage Activator, and I like to support people to move beyond whatever's preventing them from stepping forward. Hi, Tammy and Layla and Kerry. Nice to have you with me tonight. I'm in Tasmania and I spent the day in the garden, so I think I've still got a bit of dirt under my nails, but I've had a great day today and I hope all of you have had a good day too. Hello, everybody. Lovely to see you all. So I am the Courage Activator, and what I do is I support people, and I'm just going to grab something that I wanted to reach over and show you. I support people to activate their courage, and I do offer one-on-one sessions where I use the energy of colours and I channel your own signature piece of artwork, and with your intention, I give you essential oil recommendations. We dig deep to see whatever it is that's holding you back. So, yay, Katrina was in the compost. Excellent. I planted an orange tree today and it was just so exciting. I'm in Tasmania and I've got one orange tree with some oranges ripening up, and I decided another one wouldn't go astray. So what I do is I work with energy and I work with intentions, and I bring in beautiful Young Living essential oils because they're high frequency, they're organic, they're sustainably sourced, and I offer support and motivation, inspiration through my readings with essential oils and colour. So tonight I have got some cards with me here that have crystals, and I also have colour cards. I need to pull these out. And so I have some colour cards. So I will intuitively, if you want a colour card or if you want a card with a crystal and some oils, and I also have a lot of my beautiful oils here behind me to choose from. So I intuitively pull cards out for you. So what I would like to do is ask you, now Shazza, you're telling me you would like me to give you some help, so that's okay. But if you've got some questions to ask, then I can talk around things a little bit easier as well. But I could start off with you, Shazza, I think it is, Shazza Rowland. So I've got a daughter and her name is Sharan, and we call her Shazza. So beautiful. So I'm feeling like Shazza, White Angelica for you. It feels to me like you need some sort of protection and some support, some encouragement to break free of maybe there's people that you're feeling that you're getting negativity from, and you need some protection so that you can stay strong. So when we're strong, we can cope with whatever comes our way, or we can cope a lot better. And to become strong, we need to nurture ourselves, and that's why I love essential oils, particularly Young Living, because we have organic and sustainable oils, and they're high vibration. They smell absolutely wonderful. Oh, yum. So I just wish that I could waft this under your nose and you could smell the delight in amongst these beautiful oils that we have. So White Angelic is very protective. You can pop it on your shoulders. I like to, with my oils, I like to place a drop in the palm of my hand. I like to activate it 3 times and smell it, make myself a little diffuser over my nose, and I like to move it around my aura so that energetically I'm expanding and supporting my aura and my energy field. So someone from England, beautiful. change it, and I don't know which path to choose. So that's lovely to see that I've got someone from England. So if I miss you, because a few people have hopped on, and if you do want an oil, just give me a yes, please. I'd like an oil. So yeah, they are definitely, Lisa, Young Living oils. So I came across Young Living oils in 2010, and I purchased a kit. I had not smelt them before, had them delivered to the door, and when I opened the parcel, I realised that these oils were something very special, nothing like I had ever experienced before. So I'm going to go back to you, Sarah, some guidance, some changes coming, and I don't know which path to choose. Okay, so I'm going to talk to you about peppermint, because peppermint, I'm just going to see where I can find my peppermint. Here it is. Peppermint oil is one that helps us to come into a place of new beginnings. It opens the door for us to take some action, and it helps us to become expansive and to have new experiences. So maybe Sarah from Sarah Burston, peppermint oil would be a nice one for this time for you. It helps with our action. It helps with our energy, helps to keep our mind alert. I'm not the kind of reader that will say yes, this, or no, that. I'm the kind of person who supports you to step into your courage and your personal power so that you can make the right decisions for yourself. And we also know that when we want something to come into our lives, we need to visualize it. We need to put ourselves in a mental state of what we want. And I always recommend that we bring in all the senses so that you can see yourself doing whatever it is that you are inspired to do, so that you are you get into you embody all the senses. What does it smell like where you're going to go? What sort of things can you hear? And how do you want to feel emotionally? And they're all the things that you need to bring into play. And I recommend that you write it down and start taking action on calling in whatever it is that you want. So I hope that one is helpful for you, Sarah. So I will go back to, so Lisa, you use your oils for your animals. Oh, yes, you were spot on. Yes, feeling really drained and emotional. Okay, Shazza. So the other thing that that I will be doing is offering online readings after this show tonight. If you are interested in having quarter of an hour with me for a one-on-one mini reading, and I will pull 3 bottles out, we jump on Messenger or a Zoom call. If you are interested in a reading, a free mini reading on a one-to-one, so can you just write free mini reading, please? And friend request me. I got a little bit mixed up with the people that I was working with last week because it was hard to go back and find you. So after this, I will put at the top where you can find me. I have a page on Facebook called Activate Your Courage with Kay Hamilton. You should be able to find that. I'm just Kay Hamilton on Facebook. You should be able to friend request me and get in touch with me. Or my email is kay@kaysoils.com, and we can set up a time for your little reading. So, Lisa, oh no, hang on. So there was someone who wanted a card. I'll come back to you, Lisa. Someone wanted a card somewhere, and I've lost that one. Rebecca, do you have an oil for clearing stagnant energy, protection, and aura blockage? Absolutely. So I would be looking at, I like to make a spritz with frankincense, and you can even just use peppermint, is very nice. We have a beautiful oil blend called Harmony, which is absolutely stunning. This one is good for clearing and cleansing all the chakras in your body. So that would be, you could you make a spritz with that and move that in your aura. So that one was for the lady from Canberra. So please reach out to me and let me know what, if you would like to talk to me about that. I was just going to scroll back. There was somebody who wanted a card for relationship guidance. This is you, Karen Brinton. I hope you're still here. So here we go. This one is for you. It's called Sodalite. So when we see something blue, to me, that always represents communication. So Sodalite is good for mental and emotional clarity. It brings inner calm and supports self-worth and value. The crystal is great in facilitating your thoughts with ease and filtering out excess negative chatter. So these cards come with a little affirmation on the back, and your affirmation is, I am clarity and I am ease in my mind now. I have the mind of Christ. Companion oils are grapefruit, peppermint, rosemary, and neroli. So that one was for you, Karen. So I think relationship guidance for you, I would be suggesting that is all about communication, learning how to communicate, listening to your inner voice, listening to your nudges and not being swayed by things that may not be coming from you. So that is the message that I am imparting to you. So, okay, Lisa McFadden, I would love an oil. I use them for my animals. They are beautiful. So I'm going to go to the animal collection. I'm not sure if you use Young Living. We have a collection of 5 oils specifically for animals, and I'm still getting used to what all of these are for. So I'm going to pull this one, Inner Balance. Now, obviously, if these oils are for animals, they're not just for animals. They can be for us as well. So I'm just going to look up my little thing on balance. So this one's a nice one for grounding. You can dilute it and apply a few drops to the tummy. It's got peppermint, ginger, spicy anise with cool minty notes. So it will all leave your pet smelling really nice, but it is also going to be an oil that's going to help with your tummy, keep your tummy nice and settled, and keep you feeling really calm. And your animals would love that too, Lisa McFadden. So I hope that one speaks to you. So remember, it's not just for animals. It might be something that you're churning up in. And to me, our stomach also relates to digesting our thoughts or coming to an understanding. So for you, Lisa, there might be something you're studying or something that you want to learn, something new. So that one is Inner Balance for the animals. So a lot of people think essential oils are no good for animals. The key is you need to make sure that your oils are pure and they're not adulterated. And that's why I like Young Living, because our oils are grown organically, they're sourced sustainably, they have lots of love imparted on them, and the vibration of them is very, very high and very beautiful. All right, I'm going to move down to Kate Riley. Kate Riley, I'm not sure what you want courage on. Let me see. And I'm looking at spearmint for you, Kate. Something that's going to bring in a new sense of freshness. So if you had it in the diffuser, it's going to uplift the atmosphere. It's like it's going to bring a little bit of the forest into your home. It's going to be uplifting. This is a nice one in your water. I'm not sure, maybe you don't like drinking water, but spearmint, a drop of spearmint in the water and stir it around, and it's going to give you a really nice, refreshing drink. So that one is for, who was that for? Oh, I've lost track. So that was for you, Kate O'Reilly, I think, if I haven't got myself mixed up. So comments are coming through very quick, and it's not that easy to keep up. Okay, so someone is saying, Mandy James, sorry to hear about your mother with bowel cancer. I can't predict or diagnose or anything like that. But when we are experiencing, well, really it's grief, trauma, shock, when you know that you're going through bigger issues like things like that in life, it's always a good idea to find the oils that are going to uplift us, going to strengthen us, and are going to keep us feeling, less stressed. So for you, Mandy Jane, I would definitely be looking at Stress Away, but I would also be looking at frankincense, because frankincense has so many good attributes. And if you'd like a conversation with me after this time here together, please write down, send me a message. Yes, Kay, I want a free mini reading, because you can come to me with your intention and I will pull out 3 oils and we will talk about that. And the other thing is, if you want a bigger one-on-one session, where you get an hour of my time and we really dig deep to see what's going on for you, and you get a channeled piece of art. That's just an example of one of my channeled pieces of art, and I will help you get to the bottom of what it is that's holding you back. We all have old patterns, we all have old fears, we all have limiting beliefs that we have to transmute and transform so that we can step into our full potential. So, Rebecca, I've talked to you about the Aura one. Oh, thanks, Tammy. Thanks for commenting on my energy. Would you like an oil? I'm going to pull out Awaken for you, Tammy, because you're being such a nice lady to me. Awaken is the one that's going to open the doors for new ideas to come in and awaken to potential of our magnificence, our inner magnificence is what I'm coming from for you, Tammy. So it's like you have these gifts and skills and they're lying dormant, and maybe it's time for you to awaken to your true power within. So, yeah. So that one was for you, to the lovely Tammy Fox. So thank you, and blessings to you too, Tammy. Cherie Hammy Jones. So I'll pull an oil out for you. Now, if you do want a free mini reading, Lisa, I can see that. I would like you to send me a friend request. That's going to make it easier, and you won't miss out on you falling through the cracks. Send me a friend request, and we'll set up a time to do that. So Deb Cotterell. So I'll give you a 1 bottle here, and I can see that you're looking for a mini reading as well. And Deb, I'm looking at lavender for you. So it's a time for bringing in some peace and calm and a bit of self-nurture. And lavender, my affirmation that goes with lavender, I've started writing some affirmations that go with these oils. And lavender, the affirmation for that is, I am embracing life with a receptive heart. So Deb, I think you need to be open to receive good things coming your way, and ask for what you want. Write it down. Do the dreaming. Tap into your senses. What does it sound like? What does it smell like? What does it look like? How does it feel? So, excuse me. So that one is for you, Deb Cotterell. And yes, I'll be happy to give you a reading offline if you have send me a message. So, okay. So, yep, and thank you from Kate. Yes. What do you pick up for me? So, Anita. Oh, I'll come back to you, Emily. Anita, Envision. Envision is an oil for the dreaming, for the plans. So is it a time for you to make new plans? Is it a time for you to step into a bigger version of yourself or a new version of yourself? So what Envision does, helps us to embark on the dream, the vision of our potential and what I can do. So that one was for you, Anita. So I hope that one speaks to your heart and soul. and I'm going to talk to Emily Davenport. Your name rings a bell. Do we know each other? Sort of two are jumping out at me for you, Emily. This one's called Valor. This one is the oil for courage. It's the oil that's going to give you a sense of feeling really balanced, staying in your power, and presenting yourself with a deep sense of calm and detachment, so that you're not getting caught up in the hype of external stimulus or external triggers, so that even if you're being triggered externally in some ways, Valor is the one that's like you put on your armor and you're out there, you're protected, but you also have this great feeling of deep peace and strength within. And I'll just see if I can find the affirmation. No, have I moved? I've moved that. Oh, no, here it is. So, yes, the affirmation for Valor is very simple. I am calm and strong. And the other one, Emily, for you is peace and calming. So it feels to me like you really need to bring in rain, rain in your ability to stand your ground, to feel balanced, and to be strong in your commitment and not be wavered by what other people are pulling and pushing at you. So I hope that one spoke for you. Thank you, Kate. Cat Gray, hi. I knew I would love a relationship. Wait a minute. Okay, Deb, you're going to send me a message. My cursor is being really, really touchy. Oh, thank you. Someone loves my reading. So, but someone wanted a relationship. I'll just try and find that one, and then I'll come back here. Someone wanted to relate, so I'm a medium and block it out. Okay, Tammy, so let me know if you want another little juicier reading with me, and if you're really interested in getting to the bottom of what's holding you back, you really need to give yourself some time. And what I do is I support you with your intentions, and I help you to drop right into your deep, into your soul, into your body, so that we can unearth whatever it is that's blocking you. These readings are just giving you a little taste tester of how I operate. So, okay, here it is. Tracy Munro, you want a relationship card. So I'm not going to say predict a relationship, but I'm going to predict what you can do. I like to mentor people about what they can do to invoke a healthy relationship, because we don't just want any relationship. We want to make sure we're getting a relationship that is, really one that we really want to hang on to, and one that's going to bring out the best in us, one that's going to be on even ground, and, a relationship that's going to be nurturing. Oh, well, I'm not told to stop there. So citrine, this is the crystal of abundance and wealth and finance. It opens up the heart and mind to believe in possibility. So maybe you've got a little bit of blockage there in, feeling that there is potential for love for you. So remember that you need to love yourself, love and appreciate yourself. And when you do that, then you will attract someone else into your life who's going to love and appreciate you, because it's not until we are vibrating at a high frequency that we're going to really attract the person who is really meant for us. So I am fully God funded now. So it's also, there might be also something with you, Tracy, around abundance and relationships, perhaps, seeing as this citrine is coming out. And your companion oils are cardamom, lemongrass, myrrh, and wintergreen. So they're beautiful oils. And lemongrass, I know, is just let me get my little book. I have this great resource book called Releasing Emotions with Essential Oils, and I feel like I want to tap into lemongrass a little bit. Resentment and should. So maybe you need Tracy to look and see if there's some resentment from past relationships, or maybe resentment from hurt, or resentment from the fact that you're not getting what you want at the moment. So you need to clear all those things if that's what's happening. So let me go down. Relates. All right, I've read Tammy. Thank you, Sharon Stokes. Thelma Jones, you'd love an oil reading. Okay, Thelma, ask me your courage questions. What questions have you got around courage? And Thelma, lemon oil for you. Lemon oil is one that's really supportive to help you move on from grief or feeling limited. It helps you to become expansive, and I love putting a drop in my water to make my water taste really nice, and it helps to get things moving in your body. It's a very cleansing oil. The affirmation is, I am free and complete. So that one was for Thelma. So, yeah, so this one's great for cleaning. If you're interested in natural cleaning, we put it in a spray bottle. We put it in with our natural cleaner and add a little bit of lemon oil to make it smell really nice. We have a concentrated cleaner from Young Living, and I actually love Young Living is a part of my lifestyle because I have all my cleaning products, I have my personal care products, my makeup. I haven't got any on tonight, but I buy everything with Young Living, and I buy monthly, and a lot of these oils I've got free because I've done either big orders or I'm ordering monthly and I collect free points. So if you're interested in learning more about all those things, reach out to me. And I also have a group called Kay's Essential Oil Wisdom, and in my group I go live on a Wednesday night, and I also do mini readings, but I do a lot of education around oils and what to use and how to use them. So just having a diffuser in your home is a really beneficial thing to have a diffuser in your home, because then you can invoke that beautiful aroma and create the energy that you want in your home. And when we're breathing essential oils in, they're going in through our limbic system of our brain, and they're being dispersed all around our body, and they're one of the most powerful ways to transmute our emotions and release them and step into our full potential. And that's why I love working with oils alongside my ability to expand my courage and to support others to expand their courage. So yeah, love a reading too. So that's Monty's. How do I say your name? So beautiful. So I've gone down to. Sorry, I've flicked past that now. Where am I? Where's your name again? Most definitely, I've been on my own for 9 years. Wow, that's a long time. A card about your health. I'll come back to you, sorry, I apologise. I don't know how to say your name. Christopher Lewin. Well, Christopher Lewin's my upline in Young Living. So if you know Christopher Lewin, yeah, say hello to him for me. All right, I'm going to pull a card for Mont's, but I want to go back and find her comments. Where are we? I've lost it. Thank you, Thelma. Well, makes a lot of sense. Thank you. May I get an in-depth reading, please? Yes, so Tracy, if you want an in-depth reading, send me a message. If you want an hour with me at the moment while this COVID thing's happening, my hour readings are $195, and you will, if that's what you want, and you will get your channeled piece of artwork. You will get some essential oil recommendations. Now, the artwork, I take a photo and people put them on their phones, because that will anchor the changes that you bring in, and when we really look in some depths and work out how to transform all those things that are holding us back. So somehow I've gone way past this lovely Monts, and I can't. Oh, here it is. Loving your readings. Would love a reading too, please. Okay, so I'm going to pull out a colour card for you because I haven't done any colour cards. And so this one's for you, Mons. I thought there was another question. So yeah, once again, if you want a 3-bottle reading, I just do free little mini ones, which are free, so I can actually talk to you and get down to the bottom of things. So Mons for you is take action, and the this is jade. So it's like, to me, it's like, look at that light. There's this something that you feel you want to work towards, and it's not going to happen unless you take some action. So if you've got some fears around that, you need to unearth those fears. And, you know, when we work with courage, it doesn't mean that we don't have fears. It just means that we take action to move beyond those fears. So all of us have fears. I have fear. I get on before all this and I might have fear, but if I got stuck in my fear, nothing's going to happen. And then I'm not working with my true soul's purpose. And then I start getting unhappy. I get disfranchised is the word that's coming out. But you start feeling confused. You start feeling lack of self-worth. Your heart doesn't resonate in the way it needs to. So my message is that we really need to find out what brings us joy, and you need to follow those little seeds of joy along the way, because that opens you up to the journey of where you really need to go and what you really need to do. So yeah, love your reading. Love a reading too. So okay, Mons, I did you. I'm going to go down a little bit. I'd love to know what oil I need right now. So Alana Joseph. And I'm going to say magnify your purpose. And this is a stunning blend. It's one of my favorite ones. And I love putting it on me because once you smell it. And if you put this one on, I'll actually put a little bit on my neck maybe, and maybe on my scarf. And then every time, a week later, I'll pick this scarf up and it will still smell like magnify your purpose. So magnify your purpose is about looking at what's holding you back, unearthing that, expanding your potential, and stepping into your courage. I'm going to have a little look up this and see what other emotions might be going on for you. Where are we? Magnify your purpose, and a confusion, humiliation, and a victim consciousness. So that might be what is happening for you. That's for you, Alana Joseph. So if you've got those things happening, when we use essential oils, they release all those things that are holding us back. They open up a new door, or a new idea, a new feeling. What has happened for me is things that may have triggered me in the past, excuse me, just wash away. And I believe that the oils are very transformational in that journey. So, Rona. So, wow. Thanks for tagging Rona. I know Rona. I've been on some lovely trips to some young living farms around the world with Chris and with Rona. So Lawrence Jenkins, you would love a reading. Okay. Blue Cypress for you, Lawrence. So what I do is I just scan the bottles and go, now where am I led? And I just pull it out. So Blue Cypress, this one is one of our beautiful oils that's distilled in Darwin. We have a partner farm with, I can't think of his name now, the chap in Darwin. I can picture his face, and I've spoken to him. He's a great bloke. And excuse me, I think I better have a drink. So Blue Cypress is a high vibrational oil, and it's one that the Aboriginals used for spiritual ceremony. So it's going to help you transform negative thoughts, it's going to open the door for some new ideas and your connection to source, to get those messages coming through clear. So that one was for you, Lauren. Sorry, it looks like it's Laureen. So Emily, beautiful. Sharon Stokes, you'd like a card and an oil. I like that. I like that. So I'm going to give you a colour card. So it's always a good idea if you put your intention out for what you would like to gain from this, which is always pretty tricky because there's only psychic communication going on here. So Sharon, okay, attract a relationship. So Sharon, I don't know whether you're in a relationship or maybe you might be, well, I get a sense that you're in a relationship, but there's things about the relationship that you would like to bring into the relationship. So that's all around communication. It's about you having your own boundaries. And the rose here is all around love. So making sure you are open to receiving love and open to give love. Sometimes in relationships, we tend to push people away and we're not aware of that. So you need to really look at some of those, and I'm getting release for you. So maybe it's about releasing some things that are stopping you from having that great experience. So who wanted the oil and a card? Sharon. So that was for you, Sharon. So releasing what no longer serves you, and the release oil we put on our liver, and it helps. So it's on my on this side. So you put this on your liver, and it helps to release all these emotions that get stored in our liver. And as we know that if we don't release those emotions that are no longer serving us, we get stuck. So I hope that one spoke to you, Sharon. Tracy Munro, German chamomile for you. So a time for just laying low, staying really calm, gathering your energy. German chamomile is a good one for settling and being present in your body. So maybe get out of your head, Tracy, and drop into your body and let your body guide you. If you don't feel like doing something, well, that's a time for you just to relax and take it easy. And sometimes it's when we're in our quietest moments, when we're relaxed, that when our real messages come through. So Ben, nice to see a fella here. So a reading. So Ben, so remember, I'm not sure who's jumping on now, but if some of you want a 3-bottle reading, please send me a yes, please, and I will choose some people to do a 3-bottle reading. Send me a friend request, and we can do this offline. You come with your intention, and I help you to really get down underlying whatever it is that is holding you back. And we do a bit of meditation and transformation. That's the big ones. So that's if I do an hour reading for you and we really delve deep. And people who have readings with me, they love it. They get great results. It helps you to unearth the core of what is not serving you well, and it helps you to, and what we do is put some new messages in place so that you can move forward in a grander way in your brilliance, and it opens the door for you to really expand your energy and to become very powerful. So where are we up to? Mental health issues with my adult son, please. I'd like to suggest some calming oils, and one is cedarwood, shaza. So cedarwood, anything that's calming. Cedarwood, stress away, peace and calming. Frankincense, that's uplifting. So I can't diagnose or cure mental health issues, but I do know that our oils can be very, very transformational. And we have an oil called Joy. And I have a lovely story from a friend of mine in the USA, and her daughter was very shut down, and they couldn't get through to her. They couldn't communicate with her, and she tried all sorts of things. But it wasn't until she took this Joy oil to her daughter, and her daughter smelt it, and something unlocked in her, and then conversation started happening, and one thing led to another, and her daughter got some great healing, and managed to transform her life, and is now all over oils like I am, and does lots of lovely work with them as well. So Deborah Mills, a card about your health as you're struggling. So I'm just going to pull a card and see what comes of that. Oh no, that's not the cards I wanted. Sorry. I'll pull this one because this one talks about the crystals and some health issues. So let's see what comes up for you. So I don't diagnose or cure, although they'd hang, draw and quarter me. But we do know that our mind has an important part to play when we are struggling with any issues at all, because we need to make sure we're in the right mindset. So agate, which is a very strengthening, grounding stone. It's centering, it's stabilizing for the body and the spirit. It helps to transmute negative energies. It brings calm and confidence. Physically, agate is extremely powerful for digestion issues. And the decree for you is, I am responsible. I am purifying divine love now. And your companion oils are ginger, peppermint, fennel, or thyme. And they're all nice oils for your tummy. So I would be looking at stress, and I would be looking at whatever you can do to reduce the stress in your life. And that will help to flow for, for you to be able to put yourself back together. That's you, Deborah Mills. Amanda Wright, and then Kells, is it? I like the fact you've asked next step for your business. So I'll do you, but I'll do Amanda Wright first. Sometimes it just takes me a little while to get to the bottom of. Okay, so it's talking about RC, and RC it's a really nice oil for our chest area. That's our lungs and our heart region. And the affirmation that I have created, I've done some affirmations for oils, and the affirmation for RC is, I am rejuvenated and invigorated. So you may be feeling a little bit lacking in energy. You might be feeling a little bit stifled or suffocated. And this helps your ability to expand your breath and open your door to new possibilities. It removes the suffocation, stagnation, depletement, and lack of life force, offering fresh outlooks and new beginnings. So that one is for you, Amanda. Kels, so what did you want? A card. So let's see what card comes up for you. I feel to pull a colour card for you, Kels, and we'll see if we need an oil for you as well. So thanks everyone for joining me tonight. It's a pleasure. I get in the zone of doing readings, and I figured I need to talk to you and communicate with you. I'll tell you a little bit about me. I live in Tasmania, and I'm a grandma of 4 children, and grandma of 6 children. I've got 4 daughters, and I love my garden. I live across the road from the beach. I love using colour. I do artwork. Sometimes I have a big piece of art behind me, but on these nights I like to show my oils where I can grab them and you can be inspired by my beautiful setup. So this one's for you. Next step for your business, Kells Adams, Ellen. Rejuvenate your body. So now ruby indicates richness, but it's also indicating, I'll look up my little book to see what I can give you some more sense of that. It's an 8, so that is a nice number for the infinity symbol, so the flow, and 8 for the energy, so it looks like it's a good sign for you. It's the color of dynamism, dynamism. I haven't said that word ever before. Rejuvenation and strength, increasing your stamina and filling you up with energy and enthusiasm. So it's like you need to replenish yourself, Kells, and that is going to help you to have the energy for the next stage of expansion. It encourages shy people to come out of their shell. Use ruby light to feel truly active and dynamic. So bring in the color red, and an energy oil. We actually have an oil called energy, or peppermint oil would be another one that's going to give you some energy, some uplifting, and things like that. So someone's got a blockage. Where are we at? Where did I find that? That's the way you arranged it. Thank you. Yeah, awesome. Oh, good. Excellent, Alana. So I like it when I get some feedback, because that encourages me that I know what I'm on about. Sharon Such, card oil reading, please, on career, which direction to head. So I'm just being told, Sharon, that you need to follow your heart. You need to, okay, so frankincense, because you need to do some meditation. You really need to make yourself very quiet. You need to follow those things that get you excited. And remember that we don't have to do a big jump. Just small steps will get us there. Sometimes if we jump too high, too quick, too fast, we're not prepared. So it's not to say that you don't have to have all your ducks lined up, but it's like you need to gather your ducks and then line them up. So that one is for you, Sharon Such. Now remember, if you want a free mini reading from me, send me a PM. I can see some people are friend requesting me, and hopefully if your friend requests me and then send me a message for a free mini reading, we can set up a time probably over the weekend. I will be free to do some of those. I'm not sure whether I'll be free after this or not. We'll see how we go. So I love listening to everyone's reading. Oh, thank you, Sharon. Absolutely love. All right, I read that one. That my cursor is being really touchy, and oh, that's beautiful. Thanks, Sharon. I hope to hear from you. Okay, Tori, I'll definitely do that. I have a page, a group called Kay's Essential Oil Wisdom. So if I will. Sorry, everyone. I kicked myself off somehow. I'm going to have to do something with my cursor because I kicked it. Am I back on? Please, someone tell me if I am back on. So, Kirsty, you were saying, how do you find me? I was going to put, here is my email, oils.com. Oops, that's my email. Am I still on? Oh, thank you. Oh, I freak out and bump myself off. So thank you. Thanks for hanging in. Thanks for helping me. So yes, so I have a page called Kay's Oils. You can message me through that. I have a page called Activate Your Courage with Kay Hamilton. Just look me up, Kay Hamilton. You can see I've got Believe under my name. Yeah. So you can there's several ways where you can reach out for me and make connections there. And I can see my little icon up there. People are sending me friend requests. So I'll catch up with you after the live and we can work out when we could get together. So Nadine Campbell, love a card or an oil, please? Always an oil. I always go for an oil. I love my oils. Don't always go for an oil, but okay, so Endoflex. Now this is an oil that is going to support your healthy endocrine system. So if you maybe you've got some, this is for you, Nadine. There might be some things happening for you. It feels like you know, do your moods go? Do you get mood swings? Do you find it hard to feel stable? This one's going to balance things out for you. So it's a really nice one to smell. I like smelling it. I would be placing a drop on the palm of my hand, not the palm, I like to put it on my wrist and smell an oil, a beautiful, beautiful oil, which is going to give your body some nice, some support and balance. So that one was for you, Nadine. Humor. I'm connected to no one. I feel strongly connected to a stranger I met. I still remember the little chats with her. Been missing her for 6 months. Even my sleeps in the past 6 months thinking of her. Well, I'm not sure what to think about that apart from acceptance that she's not around. I'm just trying to see if I've got something else for you. Maybe she's trying to connect with you too. Who knows? So if there is a way that you can connect with her, reach out. And if there's not, you need to accept that situation and move on, because it's like you haven't released whatever you had happening in the past. So the release oil would be very good for that one as well. Okay, so please can you give me advice? I need all your help. Tori, it's a really, hey, thank you, Rebecca. So Tori, I feel like you need some calm, something calming, surrender to things so that you're not fighting whatever's happening in your life. So you need to make sure that you surrender to your situation, because when you surrender, you're going to drop into a higher sense of calm, a deeper sense of calm, and you're going to be able to gather your energy so that you can take the next step that you need to move on in life. And really, I can only give you a little taste tester here tonight. You're better off to book in a session with me where we can really unpack what's going on with you. So, yeah, my idea that being pulled in different directions, a lot going on. I also have a start at eating healthy. So, beautiful, Nadine. Now, I can't remember your message but yes, same thing. If you want to talk to me off one-on-one, let's connect and we'll see what we can do for you. A card, Kirsten, is it Kirsten Dooley? My card. So these cards with all the crystals, these are created by a lady in the USA, and these are photos of her own crystals, and energetically she has checked the energy of the crystals. And me having all these cards in my hand, it is like having the energy of all her crystals, because as we know, energy is energy, and it doesn't get stuck, or it doesn't have to get stuck. So these are very beautiful. So who was I going? May I receive one? Kirsten. Was that who I was up to? Okay. So let me see, what can we do with you? And here we are. I always choose the one that I'm told to stop on, and it is Lavender Jasper. Lavender Jasper ignites fierce strength and courage. It's a really empowering stone. The beautiful shades of the purple is going to be relaxing and relieving to touch the soul. This crystal activates the crown energy center, connecting the mind and the body to spirit. Its grounding force energies bring a security and peace for all to enjoy. So your affirmation is, I am fully living my divine purpose now. Nutmeg, cinnamon bark, copaiba, and peppermint oil for you. So beautiful oil, beautiful card. So you get your card and your oils. Oh, Kumar. What did I say for you? Surrender, no, acceptance for you. So accept a situation, release, cut the ties, or connect with that person. If you can't connect, you're just going to have to move on, let go. Menopause for all of us hot flushing goddesses. Okay, so I have this beautiful oil here that I know that lots of menopausal women absolutely love. What I would like you to do is friend request me, Kimmy Mick, and let's have a conversation around that outside of this time here. And I'm coming to an end of my time. So, okay, Tori Walker, you have sent me a PM. Consider PM, or are you so? Oh, thanks, gorgeous. Okay, Tori, I'm going to write your name down. So if anyone does want a mini reading, I'm going to have to go back through this, or you're going to have to friend request me or email me, or I could type my phone number. Oh, that's what I'll do. 0418654599. You can send me a text. How about that? That's pretty easy. So yeah, what I want to tell you is on a Tuesday night, if you like what I do, on a Tuesday night, come and join me on my page called Activate Your Courage with Kay Hamilton. And I host a live TV show weekly where I talk about an essential oil every week. I have a feature oil. We do a meditation to activate your courage, and I do that online, and it's a free show for an hour. You can come and get some more energy and connect with me, and you can then, and I do little just oil readings at the end of the show, and I also do some in my group called Kay's Essential Oil Wisdom. I also do mini readings and talk oils there. So if you don't have oils in your household yet, I recommend that you get a kit of oils. Reach out to me. I can help you with a kit of oils. And then if you get a kit of oils through me, you get my energy, you get me along helping to support you and your lifestyle. You can, that way you've got basically an open channel to pick my brains and my energy, and I've got a lot of beautiful people who are in my oil family, and we love our oils, and we actually have a great time using oils, getting ourselves educated, raising our vibrations and our frequency so that we can cope in the world in the best form possible. So I've got 1 more minute, so I'm just going to recap. You can have thank you, Kirsty. Yes, just search for me on Facebook, Kay Hamilton. You'll see my face, and I've got Believe under my face. I've got a little fancy thing on my little icon at the moment. But you can find me at Kay's Oils. You can find me at Activate Your Courage with Kay Hamilton. 8 o'clock Tuesday night, I do a free show. You can find me at Kay's Essential Oil Wisdom. But please, friend request me first, and I'll get back to you, and I'll send you a message. And if you want, whatever you want, if you want the 3-bottle reading and spend 10 minutes, quarter of an hour with me offline, but just in person over the internet, we can get connected that way. So, darlings, thank you very much. I'm going to love and leave you. It's 8:15. I've got to jump off because I think there's someone else on. But I really enjoyed tonight. I love connecting with you all, and I'm going to leave you with my blessings for you, from my heart to you, for your wellness, for your purpose, and for your abundance. So oil up, darlings. Bye-bye.